We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Acuna digs in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 13.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
It's 7 o'clock.
And now a pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 1-2 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
He'll try again. 1-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Modi takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. On the move is Hayward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Standing in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Javier Baez.
A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Drilled right back up the middle. Altuve for 1. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Darvish is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Fastball right back to the mound, and they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning. And he takes ball 1. One and 1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's Jason Hayward now.
That is good. The right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Line drive to center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Jan Gomes, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Batting 9.
1 away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, David Bodie. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, David Bodie.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Albert
From the stretch. Albert Almora is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bodie aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez. 0-1 the count. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. This one's down to third. Freeman is up with it. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the imposing power bat, Chris Bryant. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that is through into left field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here it comes on 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Count remains 2-2. From the stretch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. And now for Washington, Jose Altuve. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. Striding in, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming, here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Weak grounder down the first baseline. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Omar Narvaez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he is out on the tag. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for a strike. Ground ball right into the shift. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-1 to Schwarber. This is pulled into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But 1's all they get as the run scores. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And this is taken in on the run out there in left center, but it should be enough to get the run in. Is in. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. The next Cub up, David Bodie. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, David.
Will Harris, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch on its way.
Will Harris.
1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. He takes the turn and heads for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
The center fielder.
So here's Albert Almora next. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Albert Almora is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Another one sent foul. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Now batter, first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count remains at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. At the plate, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And it's fouled away. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Tapper up the line. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect the hitter to be sitting off speed.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone. Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit to short. Taken there by Cabrera. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. There's Baez. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next will be the designated hitter, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez able to get there. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, second time.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. In the air to straightaway center field. Acuna giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Daniel Hudson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 now from Hudson. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. Into the box now. Sail Garcia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Bodie is under it. 1 away. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
The first baseman, number 44.
Shane Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ripped down the first base line. A pause and the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Almora. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The third baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Line to the right side, but foul. Last strike now for the Nats. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish gets the W on the mound. Joe Ross was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.